I'm Renata and I'm going to be talking to you about two alternative cultures, punk and fangirls. I'm going to be looking into their interests, their struggles and why our society is so quick to judge.
After leaving school and not being restricted by uniform, society can be very quick to judge the way a person expresses themselves. Unlike mainstream society, people may prefer to express themselves through events like Comic-Con. But first, let's see what people think of these cultures.
I think a steampunk is someone who dresses
alternative-y, futuristic-y, kind of robotic style.
Maybe a vehicle.
This is what steampunk is.
Whoa! Wait, that's a thing?
Personally, I'd think they were really, really cool.
People are crazy.
Wait, do people actually wear this?
But they would certainly come across as, I don't know, someone who put an awful lot of effort into the way they look and cares a great deal about the way they look.
I'd be a little bit intimidated myself because they do look kind of scary.
Yeah, I would be surprised if, say, I saw middle-aged people dressed that way.
It's very different. Someone who obsesses
Just very kind of immature slightly.
or gets easily excited over like a person.
Very kind of childish in a way.
I don't think it's very normal. I think they take things a bit too far and a bit too seriously.
Because I mean it's an expression through their own personal taste, but personally I wouldn't behave or act that way because I feel like it's not within kind of society's views to act that way.
For people wondering, a steampunk is someone who mixes Victorian and futuristic fashions into the way they dress, whereas a fangirl has a deep interest with anything from books, comics, to films and celebrities. I'm going to meet with a girl called Alice who is involved with fandom culture. The first thing I noticed was how crazy her room was. It was like stepping into a whole new world.
So, you call yourself a fangirl. What kind of fandoms are you part of then?
I'm not even sure I could actually name them. I think Harry Potter and obviously Dan and Phil and Doctor Who are like the main ones.
What got you into Harry Potter then?
Well, I just really enjoyed reading the books and then obviously the films came out, so you get more and more into it and you just, like, as the books go on you connect to the characters a lot more.
And you feel like you need to express yourself with merchandise, and I can tell from posters around your room.
I think it's more for myself than anything else because I like to just have the knowledge that I have it.
So, do you attend Comic-Con? And if you do you cosplay at all?
I do. I've only started recently going, to be honest, and I do like to cosplay, but mine obviously aren't as good as other people's because they're just amazing.
What are your music interests? And do they relate to different fandoms at all?
Not necessarily, though I think they're obviously linked just in terms of what I like. My favourite ones are a lot of 21 Pilots, Panic at Disco.
So does being part of different fandoms affect your fashion sense at all?
I normally like to wear things that are kind of subtly different fandoms, so you wouldn't necessarily know, but I just like to wear them.
So do you like to wear them to stand out and like show other people you like them?
Yeah, I
or
feel like...
is it the personal, I feel comfortable in this and I like these guys?
Yeah, I like to wear it just because it makes me feel like I'm showing that I like these things.
Yeah.
And then on the off chance that someone might recognise that I like him and we can talk about that, it's quite nice.
As well as your clothes, where do you get like your merchandise and stuff then? Because I can see around your room that you have quite a lot of it.
A lot of it I just find from different places. Like, I love buying things from Etsy and Comic-Con's obviously a very good place to buy.
Oh yeah, everything's very individual. Can I see any of the stuff you collected then?
One of these is the replica ones that they have.
Oh yeah.
And this is the Elder Wand, which is meant to be the most powerful one.
So why do you spend your money on this if obviously like you can't use it, I guess? Is it just for collection use, and do you keep them in the boxes as well?
Yeah, because otherwise they just would break quite easily.
So don't you think it's a little bit childish, this whole fandom thing, because you're collecting merch or even wearing some of the outfits?
Not really. I feel like it's, even though some people do view it as quite a childish thing, it's something that I grew up with, so a lot of the people that do like it have become older, and obviously it has a lot of serious adulty topics in it, so I feel like if anything it shows that I have a sort of dedication to things.
Does it annoy you if someone calls you obsessive?
Yes, because it kind of, I don't feel like I'm obsessed or like, I just feel like it kind of makes it less meaningful if they just say it's an obsession.
Because it's sort of like a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like you collect things to do with that area. Thank you so much for letting me interview you and come and see your room. It's very lovely. I think I might have to do this to my room.
It is really interesting how Alice's favourite band is Panic at the Disco. One of their most popular songs is Ballad of Mona Lisa, which is unique because Brendan Urie dresses in steampunk attire throughout the whole music video. You could almost say these two cultures are linked. To get some more expert opinions, I managed to bag an interview with the lead singer of well-known steampunk band Abney Park.
We used to be more of a goth industrial band, but now we're like steampunk since late 2005. We thought we could add some interesting backstories, because a lot of people haven't heard of me, haven't heard of a band, and haven't really heard of steampunk. Steampunk is unheard of because it's quite unusual. A lot of people stereotype steampunk as someone who dresses Victorian and wears weird goggles and stuff, but not everyone does that all the time. I get a lot of attention from people in the steampunk community because I dress up quite a lot for stage acts and music videos. And also I think I get a bit of respect because they respect that I have the confidence to go out on stage and walk around in town and cities and stuff dressed up like that.
So Robert seems to be more of an icon in the steampunk culture, but I really want to understand what it's like to be a steampunk.
I'm lucky enough to meet up with someone who's involved in the steampunk culture called Chanel. So why do you enjoy punk culture?
I enjoy all weird cultures really. Steampunk is mixed. It's like Victorian mixed with sci-fi.
Yeah.
I always like that. It's really cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
I think anime did really.
Have you had a cosplay?
Yes.
I used to do cosplay.
Part of my cosplay. I got a Black Butler.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's so cool! It's like, it's really different to everyone else.
Yeah.
Do you like standing out?
Sometimes.
Is it like, personally, because I have dyed hair, I know that people like look at me a lot when my hair was quite bright, and sometimes that makes me feel uncomfortable. Does it ever make you feel uncomfortable?
Sometimes, but it's more or less. Oh no, wardrobe malfunctions. People are staring at me.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I dress like this at home. So T-shirts with video game characters.
Yeah. So where do you get all this fancy stuff? Like,
Online.
It can't be easy. Yeah.
And I get jewellery and stuff from Thaiboy.
So I've seen there's a few websites.
Wish and all that stuff. Actually, I'm getting a few of my props from Loot Crate and a Tucky box.
Really?
Samurai box. I have a lot of subscriptions and it's cleaning it up.
But do you make your own like props? Like, have you put that hat together?
Yeah.
I really like it, by the way.
I mean, I bought the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Got hat hair. That's the actual top hat.
Oh wow.
This thing here is a scarf. I bought these. They were originally £30 and they were £13 on the New Year's sale. And it's slowly fallen apart too. Yeah, it's an old hat.
So, do you have any tattoos?
No, I actually do want. There's two main tattoos I want. It's Peter Rabbit wearing a top hat, and also this might gross you out. This might be like really cool to you, but like you ever seen the ripped, like your skin looks like ripped?
Yeah.
I want that, but I want like clockwork.
Oh yeah.
So that'd be all cool.
That like underneath the skin.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
It's like either people go, oh that's awesome, or oh that's gross.
So how long have you been dressing like this? And part of the punk culture?
It's kind of hard. I mean, I started out goth when I was about 14. I didn't know corsets actually remold your body, so yeah. So I was goth for a while, and then I wanted to be steampunk, but I just didn't have the money.
Yeah.
So I had the idea of steampunk for about 4 years, I think. And I only started being steampunk about 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
It was very nice meeting you. I'll see you around.
We went to track down the shop Tiger Lily that Shannara had talked about, but along the way we also found this little shop full of weird merchandise from Harry Potter and The Hobbit. I hope that my adventure has proven to you that even though these people may be different, they are simply embracing what they love.